Here's an Orianna page with summon AERY as the keystone. You can also go arcane comment, but she also, because she has a shield, and Orianna's such a team-based champion, this has two purposes. Not only does it do a lot of damage, but it also shields your allies, so that's always helpful. Whereas this is useful, but there is a cooldown. For some reason, when I was using this, I could just proc it all the time with Orianna, and it felt really strong. Phase Rush can also be used because you can proc most of your abilities, your Q, W, E. You can always get a Phase Rush, and movement is important for Orianna, but for this one, I'm going to try this, and it really worked out. Mana Flow Band, really useful. I really like this. Not just on Orianna, but a lot of champs that have problems with mana at the beginning. This is really good. The ultimate hat can be used, although you know you're gonna get a lot of CDR anyway with the Morello. And the nullifying orb can be used. You already have a shield. You can always take barrier, but this is good too against like Syndras and Cassios, the strong, dominant AP mages in the mid. And absolute focus. I decided I want to play really safe this game. We had a good front line. We had Nasus and a Sejuani. And something with such a good front line, you can always stay healthy and get that extra AP from this. Movement speed, not my priority, and CDR, I'm already going to get a lot from what I have. And because I kind of wanted to scale, we have a Nasus. I thought, hey, we're going to play pretty slow. It didn't turn out that way, but might play slow, get Gathering of the Storm, slowly scale into late game when you become a complete monster. Now, for the secondary path, didn't really enjoy this, and don't recommend this. What I would recommend is either this or this. If you really want to spam in lane, get this. This is amazing. I've recommended it before, and I'm only trying other things just for the sake of trying it. But this so far seems really good to me. I really enjoy just spamming my abilities, especially something like Orianna. And I guess just secondary, I pick one of these two. Maybe this, Coup de Grace. I really like how it just powers up towards low health enemies. And this, if you're up against tanks, you can always go for that. These are almost useless for Orianna. And this tenacity, maybe, but I wouldn't get that. So, let's say Coup de Grace. But for this game, I didn't take those. I pretty sure I took Cheap Shot. And I took this, which was not good, and that's why I'm not going to recommend it, because it doesn't do that much, because of most of my abilities are all my abilities, apart from the shield, area effects. So that's the rune page. Let's get straight into the gameplay. So this turned out to be a really good game. The only bad news about this is that I didn't get to see more gameplay, but I was able to test the purpose of this build, which was pretty much harass and poke with the AERY, with the summon AERY. It's a cute name. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I think I am. But as you can see, I'm doing a lot of extra damage from this little fairy that just constantly harasses the Nivea. Look at this, just constantly poking. I mean, I didn't even know it had a cooldown. I think it's just whenever the little fairy comes back to you, then you can just spam again. So harass and then wait for it to come back to you. You can just throw it again. It's insane. I don't know. It felt really annoying to be at Nivea. It's really good on Orianna. I recommend this on Orianna. If I ever play Orianna again, I'm definitely gonna try this out one more time. But I got to try out exactly what I thought exactly the way I thought the laning would go is how it went. I didn't even mean to take heal. That was from my last game when I played AD. I'm just harassing. Because I have a Malphite jungle, I'm able to just push and harass without too much of a threat. I have flash, I have heal, and Anivia really can't kill me. So, just gonna harass her. Now she does have eggs, so she's playing super risky the way she's playing. I try to get the E on the way back. Apart from that, Mana Flow Band, keeping me in lane and able to spam like crazy. Just farming, man. This game is all about farm. It's just Orianna, normal Orianna lane and Nivea lane, just farm. Although I'm able to just do way more harass than I'm used to. Yeah, so we both took AERY. You'll see two of them running around. That's the Nivea's AERY and that's mine. It's not two of them at the same time or anything. And of course, I ping and I ult and I do as much damage as possible for Sejuani to come. She's only level 4, but she can do a lot of damage. I got flash, I got everything. She ended up getting the stopwatch early, but there's no point. I end up healing just to play safe. No point taking risks. And that's it. Like, it's a pretty simple game. A lot of teamwork, a lot of spam pinging, roaming, and keeping my farm up. You know, 90 CS at like 10:30. That's pretty good. And it should be with no pressure and a farm lane like this. That's how it should be. The second rune I went with was Gathering Focus or something like that. It's called Absolute Focus. Just checked it, and this will allow me to do more damage as I'm full health, and it was a good choice because I actually do stay full health this entire... Most of this game I stay full health. I've stayed a safe distance. We've got a good front line. 2 tanks here, probably won't kill them. I just don't do enough damage. And we kind of constantly change targets. There's no point. We can take the tower for free, and that's worth way more than trying to attempt to kill like 2 tanks. Just no point. And the other rune, the last rune, was Gathering Storm, and that's a late game. Won't really utilize it this game because we pretty much just stomped this game out. Every lane won, and I'm over farmed, like almost double her CS. I'm roaming before Anivia does. Everyone's playing aggressive on the enemy team, and we're just punishing them. Now, I did mention this, but I took Domination as a secondary path, and I picked one of the Hunters, and basically not that useful because I have most of my spells are area of effect, and they're more for single target. As for what's the other one, I took Cheap Shot, and that's only good for whenever I use my W or my ult, able to get a bit more damage out. Not that great, but it's better than nothing. Again, I would have gone with Coop with Grace and the mana rune in the precision, because it allows me to spam more. I think it's one of the most important things to do as an AP mage. You want to just spam as much as possible. So I'm able to get so many kills now. Me and Sejuani, Fed, we're just going around getting as many kills. I actually misclicked there, by the way. I started walking backwards, so I'm going to heal. I missed that ult. I guess I haven't played enough Orianna to realize that she was out of range. It must have been just out of range. That looked really close. I kind of walked into that, but just tunnel visioned on that Tristana. I know she's going to die. I just have to get there. I have to play this a little bit carefully because she could turn it on me. I'm constantly thinking she's going to go for me, and she is. She's waiting. She has egg, and then we just... I mean, this game was unfortunate that it ended so quickly. The score's not that bad, but it's the towers and the pressure that we have. We're just winning every lane to stomp. So because we're winning so hard, I think, fuck it. Let's go get some kills. Let's try this out. This amount of burst. I mean, that's good timing as well on the ult. Pretty lucky that she jumped exactly as my ult was coming through. I could have got that a kill as well, but Rakan decided to use his ult. And that's it. Like, again, Orianna lane, the summon AERY is really good. I really like it on Orianna. I think it's one of the best. I think it's the most optimal. Arcane Comment's also really good. Phase Rush can also work out. Electrocute probably works too. But yeah, this game's over. Unfortunate that it didn't last too long, but whatever I needed to test was tested, and then I'm happy with that. So tell me what you guys think. Have you tried it out? See how it works, and let me know below. I'll see you guys in the next video.